Okay, Dr. Nick Raz of Santa Barbara Family Chiropractic talking to you about home traction. That's right. You can actually make change at home or at least support the change that we're making in the office. Okay, so these are called Dennerolls, not dinner rolls. Although my kids like to bite them. Dogs also will like to buy them. The problem with that is that these little babies are expensive. This is a foam brick that costs $100. Okay? So why does it cost so much? Well, ultimately, it has been patented because a lot of control trials, research has been conducted on these bricks. Now, this brick with this peak right here, placed in the right spot on your body, can make a significant change. And they've been able to show that in control trials against other things and other products. So that's why intelligent property right here. So it's not me, I didn't make them, but I do support them because I've seen the work that they can do. Now, with anything, it only works if you do it. That's right. And if you do it a little bit, you get the little bit kind of results. If that's what you want. I don't like those kind of results that much. I want to get things done, make changes, get my own health and freedom back where I want it. So we ask you to do these 7 times a week. All right. So if you're in here doing traction in office 3 times a week, that's 7 more times that you get to be laying on something, making changes to your spinal cord, your tissues, getting you healthier. Each minute you're on these things, you're getting healthier. Just like each minute you're walking or exercising or doing whatever you're doing that's healthy. All right. So there's all kinds of different Dennerolls. Right? And so we got some for the neck, some for the low back, some for scoliosis, all kinds of them. You're going to be given yours based on the most important postural distortion that you have, the most important subluxation pattern that you have globally. The thing that I want you to understand about these things is you're going to be trained on how to use it, and that's really important. If you put it in the right place, guess what? It's going to make the right change. If you put it in the wrong place, it's going to make the wrong change, which with your posture and your spinal cord involved can actually cause you harm, right? So you can put this in the wrong spot, causing a new postural distortion. Okay, so there are side effects. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of repetition in the wrong place. Okay, so you're not going to do it one time and be like, boom, I made a big subluxation. But it is important that you get this in the right place repetitively to make an awesome change. So how we do this is we will teach you in office how to use your Denneroll or Dennerolls. We call them spinal orthotics as well. Cervical spinal orthotics, thoracic, low back, lumbar, etc. So this is a cervical spinal orthotic, also known as a Denneroll, right? So this is cool because it says shoulders this side. It gives you a couple of clues there to make sure you're doing it right. But ultimately, we're going to teach you exactly how to do this. Okay, and when we teach you how to do it, what we're going to do is we're going to say, here you go ahead and do it. And then you'll show us that you can do it. And we'll say, good job. Now we'll say, go ahead and practice this for 1 minute, 3 times a day for the next couple of days until we see you again. Okay, and we'll check your placement. And we'll know if you practiced or if you didn't. And you'll say, and we'll show him and say, hey, that looks great. Or if it's a little bit off because you didn't practice or because you just got a little confused, we'll say, hey, it goes up about 1 inch or 2 inches or down a couple inches, whatever that may be, so that it's in the right place. Your rehab tech has been trained on this thoroughly. They know what to tell you on this, so they will let you know if you're doing good or if you need more modification. If you nail it, you come back a couple days after a couple days of practice and you show us that you can do it in the right spot and you just boom, we're like, nothing to change here. That's awesome. We're going to say, now it's time to start climbing, because changing your ligaments, your discs, the position of your spine takes time, force and time. So we don't have weights that we're strapping to you. This is just the weight of your body over time. So what we want you to do is go up 1 minute per day until you get to 20 minutes. Okay. So there might be a rough patch. The rough patch may be in the beginning and you're like, oh man, 1 minute is killing me. And you might only be able to go up in 15-second increments for a while. Okay. Or it might be when you get to minute 10, you're like, oh, I can't do another minute. This thing is just so difficult. I'm feeling so beat up from this thing. So you might stay at 10 minutes for a week, okay? We don't mind. We're going to tolerance. You know, this is supposed to give you health, and bring you health and youth and vitality. And yes, it's uncomfortable, and yes, it challenges you, but ultimately if it goes a little slower because you have a tough time with this, that's okay. Okay, you're doing good things for yourself. Give yourself one of these. Keep up on it. Now, why do we say 20 minutes and not 8 minutes or 4 minutes or 12 minutes? Okay, because research has shown that tissues respond the best in terms of a plastic deformation or permanent change at 20 minutes. The most change for your time. And it's actually a curve like this. It goes like that. So if we have benefit here and time down here, and we have one of these things, it goes time is going more, benefit not much change. About 10 minutes we start to get a decent change, but then 20 minutes over here. Okay, so the benefit really shoots up between 10 and 20 minutes, and then it starts to plateau. Okay, so there's all kinds of different scales for how things work, but tissues wise, we've got an elastic period that lasts about 5 to 10 minutes, where we're just getting rid of elastic energy in your tissues, and then we go into the plastic. Think about bending a metal spoon, and you let go and it doesn't come all the way back. But if you stretch a rubber band and let go, all the way back. So we're getting through that elastic piece into the plastic piece. And you got to get there by doing somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes is the most. If you want the most change, the most benefit, you'll do 20 minutes consistently 7 times a week. Now, if you miss a day here and there, it's not brutal. Try to make it up on another day. So it's 7 times, not 7 days a week. But stay consistent. You got an exam coming up pretty soon. You know, we test you all the time, postural or x-ray, what we're going to do to make sure that we're getting the changes that we want to get done. Okay, this is really life and death stuff. You've already been to workshop. You understand that it's just not right now. Okay, obesity doesn't kill you, but it causes you to have a shorter life. Same thing with postural distortions. Causes you to have a shorter life. Other things take you out, but that's the issue. This is life and death. These things can actually add years of life, quality life to your life.